does say that the ACT team that there's housing. Let me go to it. Just one moment. Let me read it. It
Okay.
says this program for adults who live with mental illness, client service treatment, rehabilitation for people who have been hospitalized, focus on housing,
hmm So those are
legal
resources.
matters with a focus on housing and legal matters.
hmm So those are resources that we can link you to. We uh, don't actually have like a housing program or our own legal program. It's kind of like how I referred you to our legal department.
Okay, I finally got through with them. Okay, so there's a multitude. The ACT team and the mental MHMR is the only place that I can have that can give me services. I'm denied services all across the board for a lot of places. I'm blacklisted from services. So you guys are the ones that are willing to give me, and it seems like the services are sabotaged. So there's a lot of people that said that they have had help with housing through MHMR, and MHMR will not give me help with housing.
We can link you to resources. So remember how we talked about the possibility of a group home?
No, I was wanting independent living.
I understand. Okay. Um, so we can, like I said, we can link you to resources, but we don't actually have our own housing program.
Okay, so what are the resources that you can link me to? I just
Um,
want because what is going on, I feel stagnant because every direction I go to try to build my life up, it's sabotaged. Just like with what happened with the license, they told us that it was nothing else that I had to do but just pay that $100, and then that medical weird thing that I had to do. Who has to do medical for a license? That's weird. And then all of
yeah.
a sudden, now they're saying some another problem. And you said we're gonna check on that.
hmm
Okay, that's weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like that, each area that I go, it's like sabotage. Like with I tried to do something with food stamps, and that's sabotage too. So I just want to be able to build my life of progress and get out of the shelter and have my own. But each avenue I take is sabotaged.
I understand. So we can meet, or when we meet later this week, we can go over some of the resources and see what we have available, and I'll help you give them a call or reach out to whoever needs to, um, and we can look into it together.
Okay, and I was told a long time. Well, I found my caseworker didn't tell me a while back. There's a family program that put families back together.
From MHMR,
You're right.
I'm not sure about that, but I'll look into it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
So what programs are you sure of? What about financial classes? I mean, I want to do something to build my life back up. I don't want to just sit and stagnant and do nothing.
Right. I understand. Um, Financial classes.
Anything, just parenting, financial classes, domestic violence. I really want education on that since that's sabotage. Healing from it, codependency classes, anything.
Yeah. Um, we do offer the peer services program. Um, and those are people with lived experience that can help you, um, you know, find coping skills and stuff like that.
Okay, so social workers, they I'm black. This is just such an extreme, unusual experience. So no CPS worker. We can't report any of the child abuse to CPS. There's no way I can report my abuse. I couldn't get a ride to the police department. That changed. There was a woman that had a ride. She was in a domestic violence crisis. She got a ride. I can't. Not for my domestic violence crisis. You called off the ride. No one can help me call CPS. No one can help, period, on the planet. I've been trying 5 years plus. Not even family members are helping. So I'm just trying to make sure no avenue, you're a case manager, and no avenue for me telling you I get violated by the government, you can't do anything.
I mean, there's I I can link you to resources. I can help you train in coping skills and stuff like that. I mean, I can help link you to the resources that can help you with those things. I don't provide those
Oh,
services.
well, yeah, linking me. Yeah, that hasn't been done. Yeah, linking me is good.
I've tried referring you to the legal department, and we've tried calling out to them.
Oh, yeah, legal department, yes. I set up an appointment with them finally.
Okay, good.
But they haven't given me any. They're giving me on child custody legal department. Maybe I have to call them again. They don't. They're not giving me anything to deal with the corruption of the police I had to endure. Nothing to do with the false arrest. They deflected on that. Everywhere I go, they're deflecting on the corruption of the police department on what I had to endure. So that's why I stay in it because all my surroundings are okay with my experience and sabotaging the ability to flee it.
Well, like I said, we can take a better look into everything that, like the services that you want to look into. We can do that on Thursday when we meet, and we'll go over everything. Okay.
Okay, and for the housing,
Um, like I said, resources that I can link you to. There's the resources that I've given you previously.
well, you gave me apartment complexes
Yeah,
and told me to call them on my own.
I can help you call them if you want.
Okay, I thought that there were housing case managers.
Those are for people who already have housing, from what I understand. Those are to help maintain housing.
No, there's people that have housing case managers with MHMR. See, the bridge sabotage house. Everywhere I've stayed has sabotaged housing. Someone wants me on the streets, okay, and has paid money to have me falsely arrested, sit in jail with time served until I lost my apartment, $7,000 owed for an eviction out of malice, and keep getting away with it. So I don't want to be forced into homelessness. That's very traumatic for me to be forced into homelessness. And even sicker to force, to be forced and denied services. And you have to see it to believe it how all these locations are sabotaging my ability to get housed. And I can't get any domestic violence help, period, blacklisted, period. MHMR is the only place that'll help me, and that's sabotage. So yes, they do help with housing. But the problem of it is, will they help me with housing?
We can help link you to housing resources and stuff like that, but we do not have a housing program ourselves.
I don't think that that's true. I think that you do have some programs that you link people to. You gave me apartment complexes that had nothing to do. I think there's some programs. In fact, another lady gave me a program, and I linked me with the program, and I gave this gentleman all my information and check stubs and everything. And after I gave him all of my information, he never called me back.
When was
My
that from?
social, driver's license, yeah. I think that someone is monitoring my phone and knowing full blown, well, no one would believe it. And then when I have an opportunity, they sabotage it. So I don't get the callbacks.
We can look into the resources together.
Okay,
So
that sounds good
yeah,
because not very many people are looking into resources. I just had
well,
a domestic violence organization hang up before she gave me the resources. She referred me to a homeless shelter, knowing I had false arrest. Okay, well, we'll try that. This is the only place that is allowing me to have get services. And it seems to be limited services, the services that I'm getting.
we'll try to link you to what we can.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
Now, as for being violated by the government, I thought as a case manager that you are supposed to protect people, especially if they're supposed to have mental illness. And you're supposed to protect and advocate for that party and not let them get violated and not just sit and listen to child abuse and another party getting violated.
Yes, but I don't think I have as much power as you think I do.
We haven't done anything. It hasn't been reported. And when we went, the closest thing that we were going to report was my phone that you witnessed. I told you of all the crazy things going on with my phone, and that was the only thing. And you declined to take me there. And then you took me to the other location, and then you said you couldn't take me anymore. The people do that all the time. They sabotage assistance.
There are certain places that I can and cannot take you, and that has been said to me by my supervisor.
Right, but supervisors has intervened in me getting help in years. So I've witnessed other women going to pantries, going to get help with domestic violence, and I had to sit there and while other women got help, and I did not get the same help the other women got. That's not right. So I don't understand why supervisors intervene in me getting help other people get. Who called your supervisor to even for her to intervene? And all the other supervisors that intervened with help was intercepted. I don't. I just think some charges need to be. My story is pretty highly unusual, and these charges haven't been racked up from my experiences. I had to sit there and watch all these other women get services that I was denied, and there was nothing I can do. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I want to. I really, really want to get education in domestic violence. I want to get healing. I want to go to classes, and there should be something with MHMR for women who have been had trauma or who have had to endure abuse. Some kind of classes. I've been blacklisted from that. I want to get involved and do something with my life. I'm tired of being like this and stagnant.
I
And
understand.
okay, okay, thank you. You're a case manager, so please help me. I've called all around, and if this is the only place that I can get assistance.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. After the
Okay, thank you.
20th, right? I thought it was the 30th.